Hey everybody, this is Brian, head tutor from ScoreBeyond, coming at you from ScoreBeyond headquarters in Menlo Park. Let's do our first SAT question of the day for the summer. This question is essentially a long word problem. There's a lot going on, so the best way to deal with it is to break it into parts. We know at the end that the question is asking for probability, which is a fraction. That means what you want over the total possible ways to get something. So how many ways can we get something that we want over the total possible ways that it can actually happen? We also see at the beginning that Martin has 50 total cookies. Now this is a little bit of a trick because that total isn't the same as the total for our probability, as you'll see later. In order to find that total for the probability, we need to use Martin's current total of 50 cookies to find all the other types of cookies that the problem describes. So let's do that. 30% of those 50 cookies are chocolate chip. Let's stop there. First piece of information that the problem gives us about those 50 cookies. To find the percent, or 30% of these 50 cookies, we would just take 30 over 100, because that's what 30% means. And we multiply it by the 50, which if we eliminated some zeros here in the numerators and denominators, we would get 3 times 5, which is 15 chocolate chip cookies. 50% are oatmeal raisin. Let's stop there and do the same thing. 50 over 100 times the 50 total cookies that Martin has. If we eliminate some zeros in the numerators and denominators, we would get 5 times 5, or 25 oatmeal raisin cookies. The rest are sugar cookies. Okay, let's stop there. We have 15 and 25, which so far is 40. And if we took Martin's 50 total cookies and took away those 40 cookies, we would get the rest, which is 10 sugar cookies. The question then says that Martin buys another 20 chocolate chip cookies, so let's stop there. If he bought 20 more chocolate chip cookies, he would be left with 35 chocolate chip cookies and another 10 oatmeal raisin cookies. Let's stop there. If we add 10 to his previous oatmeal raisin cookie total, we would get 35 oatmeal raisin cookies. So now we have all the information we need from the previous parts of the word problem to figure out what the probability is of Martin drawing a random cookie and that cookie being a sugar cookie. We know that the new totals for chocolate chip and oatmeal raisin are 35 and 35, and that sugar cookies remained at 10. So if we add our new totals up, we'll get that final total for the probability fraction we have at the top of the screen there. So 35 plus 35 is 70, plus 10 is 80. There is our new total. And we know that we still have 10 sugar cookies, so there's the numerator for our probability fraction. We want the sugar cookies. There are 10 ways to get them, and there are 80 total cookies to choose from. So the probability of pulling a sugar cookie randomly out of Martin's cookie jar would be 10 out of 80, or if we reduce getting rid of those zeros in the numerator and denominator, we'd be left with 1 out of 8, which is answer B. So there you go, not too bad, long word problem, but if you take it piece by piece, totally doable. If you'd like help on long word problems like this one in the SAT math section, hit the tutoring button at the bottom of the screen. Or if you're in our blog, checking out our SAT question of the day on the blog, scroll to the bottom of the page and click on the tutoring banner there. See you next time.